Yo, it's that Native J, and I'm right back with the next episode. So here at that Native Gaming, right, I'm trying to go big and bad with the build. We can't just stop now. Wait, what's going on here? They were just gonna stand there and wait to die? Didn't even notice that. So, good thing we noticed that. Maybe they would have got out in time. Who knows, but. What? That's crazy. They were gonna do that. Just stand out there and die like that. Alrighty, here we go. Next attack coming in. So these guys are some hard hitters. We'll see how far they think they can get. I don't think they stand a chance. There's a lot of ice and a lot of blizzard out here. As you can tell, there's tons of wind. There's tons of ice. Everything's going crazy. Ah! Alright, well, as predetermined, it doesn't look like they're getting too much further. We are still too powerful and mighty. So it looks like their freeze amounts are increasing though, which will um, help them significantly along with their damage increases to be able to get further into the base. So that's something we're going to have to consider as we try to grow to significant, astounding numbers that are probably somewhat unnecessary, but we're doing it because we can. I need to cure humans. Also, as people turn into humans from Humvees, I believe they take up a little less threat level. Our lab size is probably doing it a lot, but that's okay. It's totally worth it. Also, having a bunch of the freeze stuff out here is probably tricking the game into thinking we have a better defensive front than we do. So maybe that wasn't the best idea, right? But I wanted to hold that 10,000 lab size. And by doing this right here, that build, right, we're going to hold that. These guys don't even get ice because we need a hauler to be further over here as well. You know, maybe, actually. Look at that. Check him out. If he was just closer. I wonder if that allows him to get in the kitchen then. No, it doesn't. Honestly, that wasn't a bad move. What were we thinking? Oh yeah, we could turn this, set doors to normal. And I think we're going to do another defense row. So we're going to double the ice, blizzard output before we finish that as well. So let's go ahead and just speed along here. Um, I'm scared of the large attack, so we're going to try our best here to get some more defenses up in time. Since we wasted so much time, or like so much energy on that, look how much we made them angry by doing that. They're like, "Oh, you think you're cool?" I'm like, "Yeah, I thought I was cool. I'm sorry." You can't do stuff just because you think you're cool. The game doesn't like that. Especially if we start building more buildings in this corner. Yeah. And I need to put some defenses right here. So that's what we're going to start working on, is building a better defense system here. Cool. Those jobs are full. So I'm just going to let them all do their thing. Oh. Nah, I still need a couple more. It just switched them. Switched up on me because we moved in. That's cool. That's cool. It's whatever. It's whatever. I'm not going to take it personal. It is what it is. Yeah. So definitely before we finish putting people in here, we actually start putting people in there. We're gonna build this area. Oh yeah, so that was gonna be all those spaces. That's why it said 5, right? Or I'm just tripping. What? Alright, we'll put them there. Okay. I'm crazy. I'm growing crazy, people. Yeah, and we'll probably need, if we put defenses right here, we'll probably need some more roads. I think this guy, though, no, he's probably not going to be able to help much. They might need their own hauler as well. I might be able to put another hauler right here and get away with it. They'll have to walk all the way around, but they kind of doesn't really matter, I don't think. Especially if they're just filling ice and I leave the defenders on to only defend. Alright, let's hurry up and build this science room we can't even use for a minute because we made big boo-boos. Oh my god, I'm scared. We're not even gonna start getting humans to be able to use. Come on, people. Start being human. Yeah, we're trying. We're trying our best here. I'm almost tempted to up the whole metal game again. It's slightly embarrassing. I just don't know how well that'll work with how many people we got. I don't know, it seems to be chill. It's like constantly filled with stuff. I really just want them to finish this building so we can start upgrading our defenses here. And there's no way we're canceling the building. No, Well, he's gonna have to figure that out himself. I don't know what. Like, I don't know why it's telling me that. I don't care about those things up there, to be honest. They're just work for the slaves to do. So we can get the humans trained, get their hand-eye back, or whatever they're doing when they do it. Get some hand-eye coordination and think again. If you get angry, don't bite people. Concepts like these things. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Oh yeah, fun stuff. I feel like we're so close here. Okay, let's see. That should fill this up then. And now humans that we get, we can put them on new defenses. Which that makes me think we, technically are negatively trending. Now that we're using so much more ice too. So we're gonna have to invest in our refrigerator, I think, a little bit. Our little cooling chamber. That's what they call it. Wow, who knew? A building doesn't have workers. I think that makes the game very angry. So I'm pretty confident we'll finish this little stuff before the day is over, so finally, that's nice. And it looks like we are getting some humans that can help tonight. So that's also really nice. So yeah, we're gonna start with this row, putting in a row of contraptions, pretty much, right? I'm gonna go ahead and close the doors. Oh no, we're not. I should wait till like 18. I think it's like 18:30 or whatever. And then this should be defrosted. Let them out first. Grab the ones we still can, right? Oh, and maybe we should hit the repair on this to make sure they're repairing that stuff. And I'll slow it down a little bit for a second after this building is done. Alright, a couple pieces here. They should already be going out here to repair too, since like, I think that's all the building jobs now, right? So we've caught up with ourselves here, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna try to copy the row exactly here. Hopefully, too, we'll be able to friggin' whatchamacallit, get ice in these and get them rolling. So I want to come in here and tell these guys not to rebuild. I don't know on the same one. And I confused myself. So I'm hoping that when they get triggered for ours, whatever they're set to will be fine. So I don't remember if I did these ones for like when you trigger the refill. I do want to raise work conditions though. I don't want people being miserable doing jobs. What's the point of even being human and you treat us this way? Probably could have set this while I was doing the other one too. It's okay. I like to put that stuff one at a time and change the settings. It's the best. Cool. So since we got this area done and we have humans flowing in still, we're going to start building the walled in area for the next ice beam towers. Which honestly I think it's worth just putting in like a good row. That way if they're fighting anywhere along the side through these walls, they're just getting ice beamed the whole time as well as getting hit with that. Further discouraging them. That's why I think they're slightly discouraged from going this way, because they're like, well, we're just going to get ice beamed, frozen by the time we even get there. Okay, so that build is done. We're going to start with the defenses themselves. Let's do that. I did consider using Humvees, right? It can only be operated by the ones. I really like this just because of how far it shoots, right? So I mean, if you do the math on it, right, I could probably have about 3 rows of these dudes out here. Level 1 Humvees just shooting. I think that's what they do. But the problem is they use 50 ice packs per shot, and it's a single target. I don't know if they have AoE to be honest, but I've always favored these 3, and then the occasional air conditioner. Line of air conditioner can be pretty powerful, right? Make it to where they have to walk between a bunch of them. The floor ones are a little better in my opinion. I wish I could turn that one off. Let's see how far it reaches by being up against it one. I think that's fine. So we're going to start from the very bottom, of course. Let's pause the game too, because we're maniacs. And I want to make you people wait. Nah, I'm just joking. Let's go ahead and get this looking how we want it to. Get some power and then a road maybe behind it. He may or may not be able to shoot in that corner, but if they start breaking through, at least he'll be here just to slow him further. So this gate, I think should be separate, like so. But we'll start with the road. I don't know how that worked out, but we did it. I'll do the power on the opposite side of the road here. Let's see. If I put power right there, then power out here isn't so crazy. Okay, then next attack is in. We're just gonna keep building stuff because we can. And I'm gonna go ahead and start setting these jobs to do what I want. It looks like they automatically don't do refills. Ice beam towers. They do rely automatically on another person or a hauling station. Which most of them are in there, if not all of them. I don't know if that counts. If he has to be all the way in it or not, but we'll see. Come on. Do your work. I should probably hit that alarm though. So they're not going out there trying to repair it. Could get eaten. Oh. Oh, no way. No way. Hey, chat. The gate was open. That's crazy. That's too funny. I'm surprised they didn't just run and like eat a bunch of people. Edmund was the smartest one of them all. He said, guys, the door's just open. That is crazy. We just did that. We almost destroyed our Mega Lab with the most basic mistake. And that really is going to put a detrimental hold on everything that was just happening. Like, everyone is getting put into jobs again. The AI is probably going nuts right now. 300 people, almost 400, sorry, people were all sent back here, and now it is, I mean, whoa. That's just a cluster of people. You know, I almost wonder, should we have 2-lane, 3-lane roads? Will that help us a little bit? Or, like, because some of this is just out of hand. They don't know where to walk. I don't even know. Maybe add in little pieces of road like that. But I'm starting to think like maybe these really busy highways, they need to be doubled. Right? Like this. And people won't bump each other as much. Right? Like, I don't know. This is getting crazy already. That was almost detrimental, that mistake. But I think we'll be fine. We'll finish building this too, and we'll just be that much stronger. Man, these guys are trying hard to get in, though, I won't lie. It's scaring me. We have tons of people still trying to find jobs and figure out what they want to do with their lives, I guess. So that's cool. We have a decent amount of things happening, so that's nice. I think, yeah, I think the humans are doing pretty good at all going back to their jobs. I don't know why there's a bunch of resources right here. Almost there, baby, almost there. It says 100, but this guy's still fighting hard, he is. He's trying his best. Yeah, they're barely going to be able to hit this, but they can hit people on the fence and anywhere in here. It'll make it much more difficult for zombies to be able to push this way. Okay. Let's open all those doors. So I don't want the zombies to do, I mean the people to do anything else right now. I just want them to work on filling in jobs and bringing in more Humvees. Oh, so this is where we dropped off with a bunch of people. Why? Why though? Is it because these are night only jobs? Is what I'm thinking. So what did I have people switching up on? That's very interesting. So some group of people were running and not doing full time here. Alright. Let's try to figure out how we're gonna fix this. Huh? Add character, night shift, day shift. Man, you know what? The only thing I really see happening here is I can do this. I need to be able to make each person like a day or night shift is what I was looking for, right? So I'm gonna have to click on each individual building. That way I can make sure they're full-time employees and I'm not confusing myself with how many people I have available. And I guess honestly it'll just make the base that much safer. People, if Humvees get mad or step out of line. It might make it harder for people to be able to get out, but it's fine. They will somewhat start to block each other, and hopefully our computer can handle it. And with the second lab, maybe we'll just start picking them up so fast and bringing them in anyway. It doesn't really matter. As long as we can support the numbers, we might as well try, right? So yeah, all these guys are just going to full time. Every job in the base will be full-time jobs. No more of this like silly, oh, you have idle workers. No, you don't. We'll just keep everything strict and forward because we're so rich. I think the ones inside here too are 24/7. No, they're not. I thought they were for some reason. Which one was I clicking? I did the first two. Yeah, so a lot of jobs are becoming open too, so want to be careful of that. We don't want to disable. So see, like, these guys at the hauling post were it. So let's go check out our hauling post and see. Which I think I just did that because it was convenient and easy. But this is what I think I should do. Yeah, all these people could be working their jobs 24/7. And we'll see how well we can get that to work. This person must be a new one or something. So of course, out of all the jobs that are not filled now, man, that made a huge impact on our workforce. I will not lie. A pretty good sized one. It looks like everything is flowing still though. I hate to say it. I don't think it matters. Alright, so I think I'm going to let this video run for a couple more minutes. We'll just kind of let it go on fast mode and see if we can kind of level out a little bit here. Let our builders finish these silly double roads that I don't think are necessary and may just be further confusing the AI. But it's okay. We're going to go ahead and roll with it. Honestly, we just need humans really bad right now. I'm starting to reach a significant number of level 1 Humvees. So I was thinking I need to come in here and turn these off. And kind of let everyone process through again. We need a lot of humans. That's just the reality of it to be able to make this idea work. So, yeah. We're going to let it run for a couple more minutes and then I'm going to end the video. Yeah, so instead of just letting it run, I guess, I'm going to end the video. My wife needs help with something on our cell phones. So, join me next time. We'll get this road done. And this is our next project. Once we get our defenses fully powered and get all this filled back in with people again, we'll try to maintain level 1 Humvees in the base so that we can keep treating people. If these two numbers get too high, right, 32-ish I think is the number. Yeah, 16 times 2, 32 is what we're aiming for. So if they get over 32 each, right, a total of like 90 or like 100 here, then we'll back off a little bit. But for now, we're just going to keep this rolling. I'll turn the machines on and off, and we'll keep humans coming. So join in, and let's see if we can get to 500 people. by the time we get to episode 50.